Hello everyone, welcome to this quick webinar. Today we are going to learn how to resize an image properly using Microsoft Paint. We can use different tools available in the market, but since Microsoft Paint is easily available, I am referring that tool. By the end of this session, you will know how to check image dimensions, use simple shortcuts, and resize your images to a specific format, like in this example 250 by 250. So first, understand the image size. So for reference, I downloaded a JPEG image. You can download any play with any JPEG image or PNG. There are different image formats available. You can open it in Microsoft Paint. After you open the image in the Paint, you can see the dimension at the bottom of the page. So these are the dimensions. Height is 1600, is actually 920, and width is 1648. Understand there has given size also, but don't get confused between the dimension and the size. Size is how much it takes space on the desk or on your computer, whereas we are more focused on the dimensions of it. So now if you go with the example, we want to have width of 250 with the height 250. We understood the dimensions of the image, which is 1648 the width and 920. Now understand, if you don't want to have any specific portion of the image and just want to resize it, we can simply go ahead and resize the image with the shortcut like Control plus E for elephant, Control plus E key, and if you can specify the dimensions you want, like for example here in this case we want 250 by 250, and you can resize the image, and image is resized. You can see the new dimensions, that is 250 by 250. Now consider we want really the image of the tiger and not this random part of the image, and hence this image will not be helpful. So I am just undoing the changes I did. I am back to the real image. Now there is another shortcut which we can use, which is the Control plus W. So Control plus W will give you the options where you can resize the image. Now you can resize by percentage or by pixel also. If you go by the pixel, it will show you the option, same option which we tried earlier. This is the button which we need to uncheck if we want to resize the image by pixel, but we are more focused over here on the percentage resizing. So we are clicking on the percentage resize, and if we are resizing this image by, let's say the dimension is 1648, so which almost 7 or 8 times of our expected ratio, so we can try to reduce it by, let's say 15, and let's see how much the dimensions goes down. So now if you see, image is 247, so the image size is 247 by 138. Now as far as the image is concerned, the width 248 is almost there for 250, and if it is solves our purpose, then probably the easiest option is again go to Control plus E, which is the earlier shortcut, and make it 250 by 250. So now once you click OK on it, you will get 250 by 250 image. This is the one way we can get the 250 by 250 image, and which will solve our purpose. But again, if you are not happy with this white part, then uh, so you are not happy with the white part and you want to focus on the specific part of the image. So how to proceed? So before resizing, we need to understand which is the part we need to focus on. So let's say now I want the image of the tiger should be there and would be more highlighted. Then what I will try to do is I'll select it, the shortcut, and select it somewhere from left side of that image and try to make it look square, perfect square. Probably it will, or but I will try it. So I am now selecting the region. So I have selected one region. So now I can copy it, Control C, and I will open another window, Control plus new. I don't want to save the earlier image, so I will just click on don't save and I will paste it over here. Now if you see the image, it is not perfectly square, but is way better than earlier rectangular image. Now we have this dimensions 948 width and 718 height. Now we can again try to apply the the earlier shortcuts multiple times to make it smaller and more 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 focus on giving more focus to the dimensions we are looking for. uh, Meantime, we can play with this image to make it more square. So how? Since now we understand the width is still higher, we can make it, will keep the height same by making width little bit smaller. So I will go somewhere here. If you see the where I am moving towards the towards the right side, at the bottom end there is left side, the pixels are getting increased. So let's see, right now there are the pixel count is 100. So what I will do, I will reduce the count from here. So I will just focus on this part. Now since I want to reduce the width, I will take complete height of the image, and from right hand side also I will put some part of the image. So I'm just copying the part, controls copying it, and again I am clicking on the new image, control new. I don't want the earlier image, so I'm just clicking on don't save and click on it. Now if you see, the image is almost 742 by 718, so almost square now. So the image, since we got the almost the square dimension, now the only part is reduce the image dimension to fit into 250 by 250 block. So I can click on Control E shortcut, and now I can see the image size. I can click on the Control W to make it smaller at percentage. So we can easily say it is around 35 percentage we can make it smaller. So if you see, after reducing it to the 35%, if you click on Control E, you can see the width is 259, the height is 251. Now I think this dimension still works, just 5 or 10 pixel more than the expected size. But if you still want strictly 250 by 250, you can click on 250 and 250 and just click on it, and your image's exact size is 250 by 250. If you saving the, now you can save the image and resizing the image with another name, just to ensure if we can keep the earlier image intact. If we want to use that other image for any other purposes, we have different formats, we can still keep in the same format like earlier, JPEG, and I am saving the image. And now the image this is resized to the 250 by 250. So that's how we can resize the image. So to summarize, first understand the image size. The second is use shortcuts, Control plus E if for elephant and Control plus W. Resize your image and then crop and focus on the important part before resizing. Thank you.